$783,000 in 5 months. And this is no word of a lie. I was 18 years old at the time. Currently, I am 19. And I know that the majority of finance guru YouTubers that you may see on this platform are obviously just capping with the numbers they say. I'm going to be going into pure depth on exactly how we did this, our entire workflow, and how you can objectively do the same thing. Now, mind you, it was a little bit of luck. I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of luck goes into this. Nobody became rich without a little bit of luck, but for the most part, it is skill, dedication, and time actually put into doing something that you enjoy. Now, let me go ahead and start this off by saying it was from Snapchat. So during about 2023, I had 8 Snapchat shows, I think 10 at my peak. Now, Snapchat shows are much better than YouTube in the grand scheme of things, not scalability wise. The RPM on Snapchat shows can vary from about $7 on the low end to $20 on the high end. Now, here's an example of just 3 months on one of our decent size news shows at the time. The name of it is Fax Machine, and it's still going today. I'm going to show you exactly how much it's doing at the moment. But at this point, 3 months ago, it was doing about $276,000 a month. Now, we also had this show at the time, which was called Uncovered, and this was also very, very big on Snapchat's platform. Also, objectively, one of the biggest shows here on the platform. So if I go ahead and filter by revenue, you can see just in those little 2 months, because we actually got banned October 4th. So just in 2 months, we did $275,000. Now, we had 8 of these shows all going simultaneously. I think our biggest month was maybe about $500,000 gross, not net. Net profit means how much we actually take home. Now, I took home about half because Snapchat obviously took 50% at this point. So if we made $275,000, I received about $140,000, give or take, which is still amazing. And we had so many of these going. So I believe in a matter of about 5 months, I managed to get personally $783,000. I mean, I've shown all the bank statements in previous videos too. If you want to go ahead and watch those, just to know I'm not completely full of crap, which I mean, I've just showed you the analytics. I have a lot of people that say you're using Inspect Element. I'm not even sure how that would work, considering I'm literally on the Snapchat homepage and I'm showing you our views, which doesn't really make sense, but let's go ahead and get into the info. So I'm not selling a course. I really want to preface that. And I actually hate course sellers. I will never ever sell a course, mark my words. I have a one-on-one mentorship where I work directly with clients, but by no means is that a course, and everybody that is a part of that would say the same. Now, not a fake guru. Results. I have shown you guys just some of our channels. Let me go ahead and show you that same show that I just showed that did 200K just this month, and we barely do any work for it anymore. It's still doing about $30,000 a month, and it has died off a little bit recently, but it always does that just because it is obviously just January. See, as soon as January comes, which is Q1, Q4 has the highest revenues, but Q1 always kind of kills it a little bit, which kind of sucks, but it'll eventually go back up. Now, we have another show called Food Central. What we do here is memes. This one, I know the name's a bit misleading, but we do about $11,000 a month here. Then we have Jittered Memes, which is also yet another meme show. This one does about 11.5. That was a great day. I don't know what the hell happened there, but you can see here we got a $7.50 RPM. These videos take me literally 5 minutes to do. I haven't even been looking at the revenue, so yeah, cool. So we made $1.1 thousand off of 78,000 views, and this is very recent. But yeah, back to the main point of $783,000 in 5 months. Snapchat shows and YouTube alike are both insanely overpowered to capitalize on revenue. Like, YouTube is paying out hundreds of billions of dollars to creators, and the thing is, all of these finance gurus that you watch are just not going to be telling you the facts that I am right now. Anybody can do it. It is ridiculously easy, and I will tell you that right now with absolute certainty. Anybody can do this. If you are not making minimum $5,000 a month USD online every single month, you are doing something wrong and you must fix it. I know it sounds cocky. I know it sounds dumb, and we do need people to work 9 to 5s to keep the world functioning, but it is outdated, and I could make this video incredibly edited and, compress everything down into a 5-minute video, keep it all entertaining, but I don't care. I simply don't. I want this video to be seen by 5% of you guys that watch till the very end and get all the information. I'm telling you now, if you watch this video, you will leave knowing the basics of how to do a YouTube automated channel. So, not a fake guru. Now, one thing I have to emphasize is long-term over short-term. When it comes to YouTube automation, which is my primary source of money now, I can tell you there are short-term channels. For example, when Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were fighting, Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp, there were so many channels capitalizing on this specific thing. You see, Johnny Depp is being hilarious in court, 30 million views. All these crazy channels that just milked the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trend. But what's the point when it's going to die in 2 months, 3 months? Likewise with Diddy. There's so many channels that came around, made $40,000 in like 3 days, and then they just died off. What is the point of investing all your time into a channel that, sure, you might get a big pump and a big boost in analytics and revenue, but it's not going to last. Our main concern is building up a fundamentally long-term channel, similar to this channel right here, the Amagi. They've been going for about 4 to 5 years now on content like this. You can see they only started doing good content like 4 years ago. And even now, if we look at their recent videos, they're posting about 45-minute videos. Their RPM is about $7 to $10. So they get paid $7 to $10 per 1,000 views profit. Now, this channel is incredibly easy to do, and we're going to go into a bit more depth a little bit later in this video on exactly how you can execute doing something just like this. But what I was going to say is this is an example of a very long-term channel. As I said, their RPM is about $10. Now, these videos are evergreen, meaning they will get views consistently no matter what for the rest of time. They don't rely on a specific trend. That's kind of what you want to target when starting a long form channel. Short channels can be a bit different, but obviously that's for a different video. With long form specifically, you really want to target these channels that are never going to die. You can see their biggest video, The Life of Kurama, the nine-tailed demon fox, 19 million views on a 40-minute video, and right before that, we have 10 million views on a 3-hour video. Like, that is just obscene to even think about. If we go to their view stats, which we can essentially view their analytics, they're doing about $60,000 a month, and I can vouch for that because I have seen their analytics. It might be a bit lower because it's January now, so completely fair enough. But if we head over to the video section, we can see which videos are performing the best in the last 24 hours, and I guarantee you, a lot of them are going to be older ones. So if we go here, yep, right here, look at this. Every single day, they're getting 2,000 views on this 11-month-old video, 1.1 thousand views on this 6 million view video from 3 years ago, and they just have hundreds of these. I mean, building up that audience, you can see here, there's like 150 videos all getting about 1,000 views a day or 50K views a day. Now, that might not seem like much, but it does add up. With a $10 RPM and you're getting like that many views, you can easily be making a few hundred to a few thousand passive every single day. And that is solely dedicated to the fact that you can see all these videos are old. The reason why they still do so well is because they hold up in today's time, meaning that they're based on a topic that's never going to die. It's going to stay relevant forever, and it will essentially just be around for, as long as you can. So always try, and when you do a long form channel, or even a short channel specifically, make sure we're targeting a niche that has longevity proven, has channels that have been created in that space before, and have a proof of concept. One rule of thumb I always say is find a channel you're going to copy and just expect to do 10% of their revenue. If they're doing 100 grand, expect to do 10 grand. And that's still absolutely insane in the grand scheme of things. And then once you get that capital, go ahead and reinvest in more channels and just continue scaling. It is literally that easy. Now, AI automation. What does this mean? How can we utilize it? I know a lot of people are against the use of AI nowadays, but I'm just going to tell you right here and now, it is the future, and the stuff that AI can do right now has never been possible before, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. If we head over to ChatGPT, they've just recently added the new search the web feature, which essentially what it will do is if you enable it, it can search the web to get information on any topic, and it's completely accurate. So this channel here, the Amagi, what we're going to go ahead and do is, let's say you wanted to start a channel just like this, which you can do very easily. Your only expense would be thumbnail designs, which their thumbnails are horrible. Like, this is not expensive whatsoever. I could do this in Photoshop myself or just pay somebody $5, but all you need to pay for is editing and thumbnail design. Now, these videos are not highly edited whatsoever. They are extremely easy. Now, all you'd have to do is find one of these videos that you want to replicate the style of. You want to go ahead, make sure you have Search the Web on. You want to go ahead and download their audio, so the transcript. You want to go to a YouTube transcript downloader, and you want to go ahead and grab that. Now, let's presume you've done all that. I'm going to go ahead and cut to you exactly what I would do to replicate this exact same style on any channel. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab one of these videos. Now, what they do is sort of theories. So what if Minato and Kushina both survived the war? So it's essentially just theories of Naruto. So what we're going to go ahead and do is just grab the video URL. We're going to paste this into YouTube transcript generator. We're going to go ahead and wait for it to generate. And once it has, you want to copy and paste that entire script directly into ChatGPT. Now that I've got it, I'm going to go ahead and say to AI, this is my script for the video. What's the video title again? I completely forgot. what if Naruto and Sasuke... Now, guys, you might want to pay attention to this because this is going to be insane. This is my script for the video, what if Naruto and Sasuke switch places. This is the reference script. So I'd give it the reference script of the audio that I just stole from the channel that I want to copy. And I'm going to say, keep it entertaining, flowing, and great pacing to optimize retention on a YouTube video script. Now, this is your model that you've specifically trained. So I'm going to have a new idea. Let's say, what if Naruto and Sakura switch bodies? Now, I know you might not know anime. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to prove a point. Now, we're going to say the new video is, what if Naruto switch places with Sakura? Now, I'm going to make sure to, once again, to say, make it entertaining, 5-minute script, flow well, good intro, and optimized for retention. Now I want to press enter and watch this thing cook. It is absolutely disgusting. Imagine a world where Naruto Uzumaki and Sakura Haruno swap roles. Naruto, the boisterous prankster, becomes the disciplined Kunoichi. Now, you've got your entire video right here. Obviously, you would want to improve this. You would want to keep, once again, you can train your model. So we can build upon this. We can say, make it more entertaining, make it faster paced, make it slower paced, make the intro, make the hook, make absolutely everything. We can directly work on this model to make it perfect for the exact channel we want to do. Now, once you have this, you want to go ahead and just rename your ChatGPT thing to, let's say, Naruto channel. Now I've saved this. This is mine, and I can always come back to this exact model that knows everything that I want. I'm going to go ahead and say, perfect. Now do another script for what if Naruto died at birth, which is a bit grim, but this is just obviously to teach you exactly what I mean. Now, imagine a world where Naruto Uzumaki, the spirited ninja we know and love, never had the chance to grow up in Konoha. Now, guys, you want to go ahead and make sure you've optimized your video, get it all perfect, get it right, train the model, get it like all good. Now, let's say you've just downloaded your script. You've got your script right there. Now, what's the next steps to actually execute this into being a long form video and actually printing money? You guys saw how easy that was. It took me about 5 minutes to do the entire thing. Now, I'm going to head over to 11 Labs, which is essentially the best site to do AI voiceover and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and just, for reference and to show you guys exactly what I mean and how crazy this is, here's my intro. I'm going to go ahead and use just a decent voice, which is Alex. There's a lot better options. I'm just kind of give you a little bit of an idea. I'm going to go ahead and press generate script and watch this.
Imagine a world where Naruto Uzumaki, the spirited ninja we know and love, never had the chance to grow up in Konoha. What?
Now, guys, that is just disgusting. All you would have to do now, after getting that entire 11 Labs audio, is go to a Discord server like Creative Paradise, which I'm going to go into depth on right now as well. So essentially what Creative Paradise is, now there are obviously other options where you can go with, like, if you wanted to do Fiverr or Upwork or something like that, which there's really no need to do that. But yes, Creative Paradise, it's a Discord server, discord.gg/Creative Paradise. You can post a job listing in there, tag all the roles you want, and you'll get hundreds of editors DMing you. Send the voiceover to an editor, give them an example of the style of content you want, the same style of video that you want. So obviously in our case, we're copying the Amagi. So we'd send them that exact channel, say, copy this exact editing style. We'd give the videos over to him. We can even do like 30 videos in advance just because it's just that easy to make the content with AI now. There's no real reason for human intervention in the sense of script writing, voice acting, anything like that. And once you've got that, you get the thumbnail design done, you'll upload it, and obviously aim to have those longer videos if you have to. I will tell you a little strategy, because with AI, what it does do, ChatGPT specifically, is it might stop at like 10 minutes. So what I like to do is say, put it into parts. So I'll do about 8 parts if I want it to be an hour-and-a-half video, get all 8 parts and just put them in a document and download the audio for those corresponding parts. Now, it is that easy, guys. Go ahead and do that. And once you have the final product, upload it, do some good packaging, kind of copy what performed well on this channel and kind of build around it. So if we go ahead and press latest, which of these theories, which is the kind of content that's blowing up nowadays, which one of these did well? So what if Naruto had every dojutsu? These are doing really well. So why not do a play on it? Why not do what if Sasuke had every dojutsu? Kind of find the outliers, the videos that performed exceedingly well on those channels you're trying to copy, and do a bit of a twist or just alter them and mimic them a little bit to where they still maintain that effect that made them go viral, but you're the one implementing it and collecting all of the ad revenue. Now, I'm telling you now, and I really want to emphasize this, this is not hard whatsoever. If you have any spare time on your hands, do this. I'm not trying to sell you a course. As I said, I have a mentorship where I work one-on-one. That's completely unrelated. I'm telling you this from a standpoint of me wanting you to succeed. Do this now. This has never been possible before. This is obscene money, unfathomable money that you can be generating right now in the next couple of weeks if you just execute and get on it. The next thing I want to say is deflecting tasks. Nobody wants to work their whole life, especially myself. Nobody wants to be putting in the work when there's no need to. Using AI and automating a team, what that means is getting a Discord server set up where you have your editor in there, you have everyone in there, your video ideation, your thumbnail designer. Your video editor sends it to the thumbnail designer, he goes ahead and gets that, and you have the final version. And you can even go above and beyond and hire a channel manager where they actually do the ideas for you. They do the script writing through AI for you. They just do the entire process, and you either give them equity in the channel or you just pay them a salary, whether it's a couple $100 a month, doesn't really matter, and you can automate the entire task. Now guys, that's everything I wanted to go into depth on today. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yes, if you are looking to do a one-on-one mentorship with me directly, you can go ahead and click the link in the description, which is blakeryan.co, and we can work together. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learn a lot about YouTube.